GL master company code level. Then I will show centrally.
Okay.
So first let me today let me create this GL account company code level. So in company code level, what all details actually is we are going to give. You can see we need to give GL account number, and GL account number will be new, which is expected to be created, and company code will be, company code means should be there, existing company code. And there will be control data tab. In control data tab, account currency we need to give. Okay, means which currency we want to which currency we want to give in that GL master, whether it is USD we want to keep, INR we want to give, SGD or euro, whatever the required currency we will give there. Then only balance in local currency tick is there. So this will be, accept cash, bank or APAR, means accept cash or bank or customer or vendor. We need to keep this only balance in local currency. Okay, so this I will show you in the system. And then tax category star we need to select, means this that particular GL account will be applicable, means it will be applicable for taxes. Okay, and posting without tax allowed, there is a checkbox. So if we will select that checkbox, it means without without giving any tax code, we can system will allow us to post to that particular GL. And then there is a recon account type. If suppose there is a concept of reconciliation GL account, so this I will explain later. Right now we will focus on this GL account only. And there is open item management. See, open item management, what is the meaning of open item management? Mm, we need to select this for only balance sheet, outstanding payable, outstanding receivable, tax receivable, tax payable. So open item management option, there is a checkbox for open item management. So actually it will be applicable only for the balance sheet account first of all. Okay, first of all it will be applicable for balance sheet account, and that should be payable receivable kind of okay, kind of GL account. Balance sheet, and in balance sheet that should be payable receivable kind of, like salary payable, rent payable. For for that it will be open item. And then line item display, with the help of line item display we can drill down. I will show you this also. Drill down means, if suppose we are seeing any report, we will double click on that report and we will come to the GL account. So there is drill down functionality. Okay, and then sort key I have explained. With the help of sort key, assignment field is updated at a time of document posting.
Okay.
Okay, now see, there is another tab. So we need to move to the create bank interest tab. So here we need to give this field status group. So which field status group we want to give? G001 is for balance sheet, G004 is for expense, and for cash or bank it is G005. Incomes means income related, like rent, this one rent received, commission received. So this one will be, we need to give G029. And then post automatically checkbox will be there. Post automatically checkbox means, so let's suppose we want any GL to be triggered automatically, like zero balance, we want zero balance. I have ticked in the zero balance clearing account. This option means when posting will be done, automatically GL account will be triggered. Relevant to cash flow, this checkbox we need to select only for the cash and bank GL. And interest indicator house bank, so this I will explain later. So let's I'm going to create GL master company code level, and then these all option I will show you in the system now. Okay, so T code is, with the help of T code also I can come. T code is F. You can please write down this heading: create GL master in company code area. Create GL master in company code area. Okay, and then write on the path. Path is accounting. Path you can write down same as ever, because in previous step, in chart of account level we have created path, right? You can write down path
Hmm.
same as ever. And T code, please write down T code. T code is F SS0. T code is F SS0. Okay, then double click and come inside to this, in this step. Now we will, so now give here required GL account to be created, means GL account. So give here, in our case, give here GL account 1,10,000 and company code LI01. GL account 1,10,000, company code LI01.
Okay.
Okay, and after that we need to click on create button. Click on create button. Click on create button after giving these two things. Okay, now give account currency. Give account currency INR and only balance in local currency. Please tick only balance in local currency. If uh, we want only balance in local currency, okay, and if see, this is our company code is Hyderabad based company code, okay, and in this company
Yes.
code mostly we will do our transaction in INR currency only, okay. So what I am doing, I am, that's why I am giving account currency. The GL account currency is INR. I am giving, and I am selecting this only balance in local currency. Okay. If suppose
Yeah.
I want this GL account I am creating in this Hyderabad based company code. I want in this GL account to use only USD. What I can do, I can keep only USD like that, and then I will not select only balance in local currency. Then only it will allow this GL can be used only for the USD or any other currency other than INR.
Hmm.
Okay, but if I want this, since it is this is our Hyderabad based company code, Indian based company code, so I want mostly it will be transaction will be done in INR. And if I'm giving INR and selecting this only balance, it means it can be used in INR also, it can be used in other currency also. Okay,
Acha.
but if
Okay.
I will give USD, then it system will restrict us to use in that particular currency only, USD, SGD or Euro. Like, so this is the concept. That is what I am giving. I am giving INR and selecting this means its system will allow us to post in this GL in INR also, in other currency also. So there will not be any issue. Okay. Now
Okay.
next step, what we need to do, tax category. Suppose we need to this taxes will be applicable, right? GST taxes, GST. So in this GL, so how we can make it taxable, like how it will be, system will understand this GL is applicable for tax or not. So for that, see, I will do F4. So we can make it only input tax allowed, only output tax allowed. If we will select star, star means all tax type allowed. Whatever tax code we
Okay.
will define, see, these all are existing. So what all this tax code I have created for another company code in my for my another class. So see, these all tax code are available. But if I will select star, means it will allow us for all tax type allowed. So generally, star is selected. Okay, and this, if I will select this checkbox, posting without text allowed. So sometimes we don't, sometimes there is no requirement to give text code. So that time we need to select this checkbox, then only system will allow us to do the posting, even if you are not giving the text text code at the time of posting. Okay, now see, recon account. See, if this GL, actually in SAP there is reconciliation concept. Recon account for account type. There is reconciliation concept for vendor and customer and assets. Means, see, they will generally, there are big companies are using this SAP, right? They have, I think they have thousands of vendors. So if thousands of vendors they will maintain in the system, so you can imagine the balance sheet will be huge, right? With customers and vendors only, balance sheet will become so much, so much big. Data will be there in the balance sheet. So to avoid that, what SAP has given one functionality. So they what they have told, like you can create vendor as sub ledger, when create vendor as subgroup. You understand? Means creates vendor as subgroup, and you can create no create one main group, main GL. Let's say, suppose, what is the concept? Vendor 1, vendor 2, vendor 3, sub ledger. And these three, let's suppose I have defined, like in accounts payable, I will explain. I have created various group. I suppose I am creating this one GL with trade payable, which is liability, trade payable, domestic vendors. Suppose domestic vendors, state vendor, state, or let's suppose uh, cement raw material vendor. Let's suppose cement raw material vendors. Okay, now what I will do, these all three vendors are giving us are giving Dilip Hyderabad based cement company raw materials to manufacture the finished good raw material. Okay, now what will happen? So what SAP is telling, since there are number of vendors are, so much, huge numbers are there. So SAP is telling you, please classify. You make a group of one category of vendor, and you assign to those vendor to one group. So these three will not go to the balance sheet, but we will assign this with the help of this checkbox. We can create this. We will select this. Suppose if it is vendor related, so we will select this as vendor. Recon account type we will select vendor. Then it will be connected, and then these three, the balance of these three will go to under one head to this trade payable. Okay. Now you guys should ask, like, I in and this is the GL. This is the GL, means trade payable GL will be created here. It suppose, let's suppose it is trade payable GL. So we will have one trade payable GL only. We will have one trade payable GL only. In that one trade payable GL, these three vendor balances will come. And how it will be linked? How it is getting linked? It is getting linked because of this recon account type vendor. Okay, so this is, see, in this GL we are linking like this, but in vendor master, when we will create vendor master, there also we need to link. So let's suppose this is the GL, trade payable GL. In the trade payable GL, I have given the reconciliation account type as vendor. Here it is linked. Now vendor, in vendor master also, it should be, this GL should be linked. Then only vendor, mean both, in both the side it should be linked. So in the GL, trade payable GL I have linked. Now let me show you in the vendor master. In the vendor master, how it will be linked. So let me. I will explain in detail when I will, explain that topic, accounts payable. So just I am showing K03 is the vendor display T code. See, this is the GL account. This is the reconciliation GL account. Okay.
Okay.
So in the vendor master, how we are linking in vendor? In vendor master, we are giving this GL. See, vendor master is not GL. Vendor master is sub GL, sub ledger. But and in the vendor master, we are giving this accounting information. This is the main GL. So whenever we will do the posting in this vendor, it will go. Vendor will have the balance, negative balance, and then this recon account will also have the negative balance. Okay.
Okay.
How it is, how vendor, how this GL will get the balance, because in the vendor master we have assigned this recon account. Okay.
Yes.
And the line item display, what line item display? See, I showed you guys, I told you guys line item display. See here, line item display option we need to select, right? See, line item display. So line item display means drill down functionality. We can drill down, double click, and we can drill down. See, I will double click on this, it will take me to the GL account. See, I have come to the GL account. So this is kind of line item display. Now let me show you one, how the balances will be there. This is vendor, balance, vendor balance report. I'm just showing you guys, vendor posting will be done with the help of vendor, but it will be updated in the main GL, trade payable GL. See see the name of the vendor is Jugna Trading Company. This is vendor. You can see the account also, sub ledger account, vendor account. This is not GL account. But when I will click on general ledger view, see, balances have come to trade payable account. See, this is the GL account, but this is not GL account. This is vendor account. Means balances has gone to vendor account, and in the vendor account we have assigned a reconciliation account. In the reconciliation account, what is there? In the reconciliation account, balances have come, same
GL.
balances. Yeah, in the GL account, balances have come. So in the GL master, we will create this GL, this main GL, which is I'm explaining here. Here we will create here, when we will create the main GL, that time we need to select this vendor. Let me, if you guys are not understanding, so let me show you this GL which I have created, 154 times 0 in GI01 company code in. Okay. So let me show you that GL /n fs00. See, control data tab. See, okay, vendor I have given.
Okay.
Line item display means drill down, and now see the line item display functionality in the report also, means it will take us to the GL account. Double click we will do, and it will take us to the GL account. See, I will double click. This vendor has come. We'll click. Suppose we'll click on this overview. Document is opened. Now I want to see any GL. Let's suppose I want to see this input GST GL. Double click. Double click. See, drill down line item display means drill down functionality. I will double click, and it will take us to the GL master.
Okay.
So now actually SAP has given, to avoid so much, to avoid restrict the huge data, SAP has given we need to link various same category of vendor in one trade payable GL. So the trade payable will go in the balance sheet. These vendors, indirectly these vendors balances are going, right? These vendor balances are getting accumulated and going to the trade payable, right? So
Yes.
trade
Yeah.
payable, under trade payable head, it will go to the balance sheet, not vendor wise. So now we have completed this one. So now let me Now line item display. Line item display. Open item management means if any balance sheet account, like let's suppose if any balance sheet account is there, and that is a kind of outstanding, like that is kind of payable or receivable, means we are expected to pay, but that like salary payable. Salary was expected to pay in September end, right? But salary is not paid.
Hmm.
See, every month salary is paid from the company, salary to cash or bank, salary to bank. Generally, company does like this only. Due
Yes.
to some reason, company is not able to pay salary. I am talking about September month. Okay, September month company due to some reason not able to pay the salary. So what will be the entry? Salary account debit, and here it
Salary outside.
our salary outstanding, or we can say salary payable account. Okay,
Mm.
our liability increased because we did not make our expected expected our right. So salary to salary payable, expense account debit to liability account credit, our liability is increased. Okay,
Yes.
now when salary will be paid, this outstanding salary will be given within one, maybe within 2 3 days, or maybe with the October month salary, both month salary will be credited for the employees, right? So when suppose next month when salary will be credited, so what will be the entry for this? Salary payable account debit, right?
Debit.
This liability will
Right.
be liability will be reduced, debit,
Yes.
and then to cash or bank account.
Mm.
So means what actually, if salary payable kind of account is there, means balance sheet and liability or asset kind, this kind of asset or liability, that time we need to select that open item checkbox. Why I'm selecting? You see, first it is coming as open item, and then this open item is getting cleared. Right? Logical, right?
Yeah.
This salary payable is open item only, right? Salary payable, I'm telling. Salary is expense. Please don't get confused. I'm talking about salary payable. So this salary
Mm.
payable is open item. So this has to be cleared. Whenever it will be cleared, means it has to be cleared. So this kind of GL should be ticked as open item. Let's suppose rent was expected to be received, but rent is not yet received. Means September month rent I had to receive, but I have not received. Means rent receivable. Can you guys please tell me what is the nature of rent receivable? Means I need to,
Rent is
yes.
bank. Bank. Cash or bank to rent.
नहीं नहीं see,
Nature. Huh?
nature like it is expense,
Income.
liability, asset.
Income. Income.
नहीं see, income नहीं है. See, let me explain.
Receivable.
No, income नहीं है. See, let me explain this one. Let's suppose bank or cash debit to
Rent.
rent received is income. Okay, you are correct, Samantha.
Right.
Correct, you are correct. I'm now what I'm asking. Rent I have not received through bank. So now September month
Okay.
rent I have not received. So now bank account
Now
will
it's an
not,
asset.
bank, it is asset, yes. Rent receivable, it is asset, yes. Rent receivable account debit
To rent account.
to rent account credit, right? So once I will receive this rent, so this will be cleared. Our this asset will be cleared.
Yes.
So this kind of GL should be only ticked, means open item, first of all, open item will be ticked only for balance sheet. Even in the balance sheet, this kind of GL, we need to understand this, for this kind of GL, we need to create as open item. Okay. So this is what
Correct.
sir, this is what means I am trying to explain you guys. And you see, if I will show you the open item report, so let me show you. FBL3N is the GL line item report, GL report we can see. So let's suppose salary payable is I have created once in another company code I will show. Let's suppose this one I will take domestic, this one, or let's suppose this one, let me take. See here, open item. If suppose rent receivable or salary payable GL I am taking, so here open item option is there, radio button. If you want to see only open items related, you need to select open item. If you want to see cleared item, you need to select cleared item. If you will select all items, it will show open item and cleared item both. Both the item it will show.
Mm.
So how open item will come? See, open item will come as a red bulb. It is open item, and once it will be paid or it will be received, suppose it is asset. So once we will receive, it will come as green. It will be cleared. And once suppose it is payable, so one it will be paid out, then it first when it is open item, it will be with the red bulb in the header, not header, in the upside, and once it will be cleared, it will be come to the it will be it will be green, it will be cleared. So open item will
Yeah.
come like this. Okay, so these all we will do, not an issue, we will do these all things. So just I'm showing you guys like what is the use of this open item. So
Use
see,
of this.
yeah, see, retained earning is not an open item. This is normal balance sheet account. So I'm not selecting this checkbox for now. Okay, and this, okay, this short key is
Mm.
what I'm giving this short key as posting date, means
Okay.
once I will do the GL posting in the assignment field in the line item, this posting date will be
Will
updated will be updated in the assignment field in the line item, document line item, because of this short key, because I'm giving this short key as posting date. Now these details are done. So now we need to click on the create bank interest tab. Here field status group we need to select. So G001 is for balance sheet. I will select this G001, and you guys can remember this post automatically checkbox we selected for what? We selected for zero balance clearing. But you guys can
mm.
tell me we don't want this GL account to be triggered automatically. That is why we will not select this checkbox. But suppose zero balance we want automatically to be triggered. Whenever different profit centers are there, right? When then system should automatically pick, and means zero balance automatically should come. But we don't want this for this retained earning, we don't want automatically. So
Mm.
that is why we will not select. So whenever this requirement is there, we can select this. So that system will automatically bring that GL account, particular GL account. Okay, now relevant for cash flow, if suppose this GL is bank account related, we need to select this. See, bank or financial details income, we need to select this checkbox. If this GL account is related to house bank, this I will explain later, this interest indicator, this thing. So right now this much details are enough. Okay, so now simply save it. Okay, now you guys should be you should know, like, I have created this GL master, it is saved. Now it should be updated in where? In the database
Table.
table level, right? So we need to go to the table.
SKA1.
Yes, SKA1 is for chart of account level. So now
See this
SKB1. SK1 is
is
for chart of account level. You can please write down SKB1
Achha.
GL master for company code level. SKB1 is for company code level. See, I am giving this LI01, okay, and I can give particular GL account also, but I am not giving that. Now you see, we have created right today only, 1st October, this GL. We gave this
Yes.
created by SAP user, our SAP user. Field status we provided G001, currency we provided INR, short key, all details are there, right? So means
Correct.
we created master data and it is updated in the database level, and the database is this one, 1,10,000.
Mm.
See, one more thing, you guys, this will be very early if I will explain these things. If you guys will click on any field, if you guys will click, then you will give the technical field name. So this I will explain later. Like company code technical field name is bookers, GL account. uh, so these are other field names. So this I will explain later. No, not an issue. Okay. So now it is, we created the master data, GL master. It is updated in the table level, means all are okay. So now third scenario, you see this GL master. Now I am going to create this GL master with this centrally. See, centrally means what? What? Centrally means these both will be under one head. Means these both option will come under one shed, under one head. These both options will come. So we need not to go manually first create chart of account level, then second time create. That's why it is mostly used. FS00 is mostly used. Okay. So now, hmm,
This setting company code level,
huh,
should we repeat the same for other company codes also,
like
or is there any?
while creating GL master.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
We
Same.
created
Yeah.
seven company codes, so
Yes.
if required, the same steps to be followed for other company codes.
Hmm. Yes. For all
Hmm.
company code, this whichever the I have explained the options you are asking, right? Options you are
Hmm.
asking. So
Hmm.
same options. Yes.
Right.
This is applicable for all company codes.
Okay.
Like if we are like the which I have explained. Like if for Singapore company code, here we have selected INR. For Singapore company code, you guys can select SGD and on only balance in local currency tick, right? So
Okay.
this will be like for, because for Singapore company code, SGD is the local currency. For US company code, USD is the local currency. So same rule will be applicable for all company codes. All these
Okay.
options which I have explained will be applicable for all companies.